secret lab! This particular deck tech I will not take credit for, except in as much as I keep losing to it on Pixelborn, specifically to someone named Bart Harley Jervis. The premise is simple. In the current meta, that is, the thus far revealed cards, there are no board clears, and Amethyst both has an awful lot of cheap characters as well as the best sources of draw. So just shove all of that into a deck and you'll win! You flood the board with cheap little farts and refill back up to do it again. Your opponent, if they aren't running a similar deck, will not be able to keep up with you either with challenges or removal actions, as previously stated, there is nothing that banishes the entire board. So what have we got? For 1-drops, Amethyst currently has Archimedes Highly Educated Owl, Maleficent Biding Her Time, Pascal Rapunzel's Companion, and Olaf Friendly Snowman. At 2, there's Dr. Facilier Charlatan, Magic Broom Bucket Brigade, and Yzma Alchemist. Then at 3, you've got Elsa Snow Queen, Rafiki Mysterious Sage, and Maleficent Sorceress. Finally, you probably want Mickey Mouse Wayward Sorcerer to make your brooms even better. If you've been counting, that's already 11 unique cards, and if you're running 4 of each, that leaves room for 4 others. 2 of those should be Magic Mirror and Friends on the Other Side, so you can refill your hand after emptying it. The rest can be paired with really any other color depending on what you want to go for. Steel gives you access to Fire the Cannons and Captain Hook of the Jolly Roger, which lets you deal with your opponent's early board cost effectively. Emerald gives you access to Aladdin Prince Ali, Cheshire Cat Not All There, and Cruella de Vil Miserable as Usual, which are great cheap cards, as well as Beast Wolfsbane and Genie on the Job, who can help deal with larger threats if the game goes on long enough. Amber also has a lot of good cheap cards, some with useful abilities like Timon Grub Rustler and Hey Hey Boat Snack, and there's definitely room for Stitch, both New Dog and Rockstar, to get even more draw. Adding in more than just 2 cards from another color will necessitate dropping some Amethyst stuff, which is fine as long as you don't get rid of anything that draws cards, and you still want the vast majority of your deck to be 1 and 2 drops. The strategy is baby child simple. Play characters and quest with them. Empty your hand, then refill with your draw tools. With the lack of draw tools in other colors as well as the lack of board clears, you should almost always have a larger board than your opponent. For the gameplay video I'll make as a follow-up, I'll be using the Emerald version, dropping Dr. Facilier and Magic Mirror so I can include Cheshire Cat, Iago, Beast, and Genie. You're still running all the 1-drops, and your 2-drops both have uses. At 3, Maleficent's draw makes her an auto-include, and Elsa and Iago help you deal with pillow forters. Controlling when your opponent quests or forcing them to exert lets you keep control of the board at all times. Rafiki and Beast as rushers let you slide in to get rid of threats immediately as well. And if Beast sticks around, he's got good lore too. Having 3 drops also lets you sing Friends on the Other Side, which is ridiculous value. Mickey is a little expensive, but gives you insane value with the brooms. Finally, if the game has gone on that long, Genie can get rid of threats without endangering any of your own characters, and is a sticky character with good lore in his own right. However, Genie and Beast are both uninkable, so I dropped Magic Mirror to keep a good proportion of inkable cards in the deck. Once again, a shout out to Bart Harley Jarvis, whoever you are, and best of luck to any of y'all trying out this deck.